can trigger the same response in your brain as drugs. Dr. Mark Hyman has studied the effect, and he joins us at the table. So I'm thinking, Dr. Hyman, good to see you, I think.
Good to see you. Yeah.
So those of us who like
You're not
the
going to
cookies,
like what I'm going to say.
no, I don't think so. The cookies, the cupcakes, and the pies,
Yes.
it really can be as damaging as drugs. What kind of drugs are you talking about before I get to...
Cocaine, heroin,
Really?
yeah, all the addictive drugs light up the addiction center in the brain. Sugar does exactly the same thing, and anything that turns to sugar, like white flour, white potatoes, starch of any kind.
So what did the study show exactly?
Well, the study by Dr. David Ludwig and his colleagues at Harvard showed that sugar, or anything that raises your blood sugar quickly, causes the brain addiction center to light up. And they actually did a fascinating study. It's groundbreaking. They took 12 guys, they gave them 2 different milkshakes that tasted exactly the same calories, protein, fat, carbs. Everything was the same, but one had high sugar and the other didn't. And the high sugar milkshake caused them to be hungrier, caused them more cravings, and more importantly, it lit up the addiction center in the brain.
And this happened like 4 hours after they took the...
Yes, 4 hours, yeah.
Right.
So they had a big spike and then crash. And
I experience this every day.
Absolutely. Like millions
I like
and
milkshakes
millions
too,
of
by the way.
Americans.
But so, I mean, so this, how do you kick this?
Well, this is something that we can stop, and the reason we have so much obesity, 70% of Americans, 40% of kids, is because we're eating a diet full of refined and processed sugars and starches. So basically, getting rid of those things or having them as a treat rather than as a staple is key. And having protein with each meal and good quality fats like olive oil, nuts, and seeds, those will help balance your blood sugar.
And this is why I think this study is also critically important, because once you're addicted, it's very hard to kick it.
That's
and so
right.
this has a lot to do with what we're feeding our children at a very early age, when all of those cells and neurons are growing.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if Kobe Bryant was promoting cocaine water on television. What would that be like? I mean, this is exactly what's happening, and we have to rethink our approach to food marketing, to the approach to how we let our kids have access to these foods. I mean, this has got to change, because this study is groundbreaking. It changes the conversation.
And the calories matter. The calories really matter. I was out to lunch yesterday. The bread basket came. There were 5 pieces of bread. I ate 4.
Yes.
My friend Scout only had 1. And I'm thinking, I really want, because at one point I wasn't even hungry. I was just eating it. But I'm thinking, all right, then I'll cut back on calories later in the day, but that's
calories. No, the calories aren't the whole story here. This study showed that it was exactly the same calories. Profoundly different effects on biology and brain.
Yeah.
So it's not about the number of calories only, it's about the quality of those calories. So low starch calories, vegetables, fruit, nuts, seeds, beans, those are good carbs. The bad carbs are flour, sugar, potatoes, starch.
Beans. Beans are good.
Lentils. Lentils are good, yes.
Spokesman for the bean industry.
Eat real food, more whole foods, less sugar and processed foods. Very
Dr. Mark Hyman, thanks.